Hi, hello, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. If you find this video helpful, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon to never miss an update. Today's topic is section 6.6 Inverse Trigonometric Functions. I will explain it step by step so you can follow along easily. Make sure to take notes on key points. If you learn something new, don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. Do you have any questions? Drop them in the comment section. I would love to help. Let's get started. Math 002, section 6.6, inverse trigonometric functions. Right? What do you mean by inverse trigonometric functions? Just we are going to write sine x is equal to y. Okay. So if you want to find the value of x, this sign, you will take it as sine just like to the power of y, right? Power of minus 1 y. Okay, right. So this way of writing is called inverse function. And some authors, they will write arc sine x, which is equal to sine inverse x. Both are same. So arc sine x and sine inverse x both refer to inverse sine function. The notation, that means the way of writing sine inverse x, follows from the general mathematical convention of using power minus 1 to indicate the inverse function. In 001, you studied f inverse of x. So for inverse function, we are putting power as what? Minus 1. The same manner, we are writing here as inverse of sine x. Inverse of sine x, we are writing as arc sine x for convenient, or you can also write sine inverse x. But keep in your mind, this is not equal to 1 by sine x. Keep in your mind, okay? Right. So why the word arc is used? A-R-C, arc. The notation arc sine x is more explicit and helps avoid confusion. Why? In algebra, we are using a power minus 1, right? So which is equal to what? 1 by a. Whereas sine inverse x, just now I told you, it's not equal to 1 by sine x. Keep in your mind, okay? So the word arc comes from the idea of measuring angles on a unit circle. So that means arc length, okay? You'll be studying for different curves in your major. When you come to calculus 2 or calculus 3, you'll be studying arc length. So some people use sine inverse, right? And some people will use arc sine x. Similarly for cosine tan, cosecant, cot, secant, for everything. So both means the same thing. Both means what? The same thing. Right. So let's go to the first question. Okay. Right. So you understood all these things, right? So finally the conclusion is what? Arc is equal to what? Sine inverse. Arc cosine is equal to what? Cosine inverse. Arc tan is equal to what? Tan inverse. All the things are going to become what? Same, right? Right. So one thing I wanted to tell you this exercise, mostly the author which she followed is radian mode. But there is no criteria. You should give the answer as radian mode. But in this book, they are following inverse trigonometric functions. They are giving the answers in radian. So you also follow throughout this exercise. Please, 6.6. Whenever you see inverse trigonometric functions, use radian mode in the calculator. Okay, right. So let's go to the first question. The first question A is sine inverse 1 by 2 with negative sign. And B question is sine inverse square root of root 3 by 2. And the C question is sine inverse of 2. Right. So you can use the calculator directly, right? So when you use this calculator, sine inverse, you know where to use. Just use the mode shift, okay? Then after that, press the button sine. So you will get sine inverse. Shift and then sine will give you what? Sine inverse, okay? Right. So negative this, you will get the answer negative 1 by 6 pi, right? And if you put this one, sine inverse root 3 by 2, you will get 1 by 3 pi, okay? When you put this one, you will get math error. What is the reason? The reason is the domain of the sine function domain of the sine function is between -1 to +1. Okay, so but this 2 is outside this range, right? So therefore there is no angle, whose sine is 2. Whose sine is what? 2. You will not get any angle with the sine 2. So what should I write, teacher, in the exam? If you get math error in the calculator, just write in the exam undefined. What you have to write? Undefined. Do I need to write all these answers? No. This is for your understanding. So the sine, inverse function sine, the domain range is between -1 to +1. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. Right, use calculator to approximate the value of each expression if possible, right? So what's the first question? The first question is arctan. So arctan means it is tan inverse of -8.5. A question, right? And then B question is sine inverse 0.2447. Okay, right? And C is cosine inverse 2. Again 2 is coming. Sine and cosine follows the same idea. Okay, let's see what happens. Right, so let's go to the solution. Tan inverse. So tan inverse of -8.5 is, if you put in the calculator, radian mode, keep in your mind, -1.453. If you put this in the calculator, 0.2472. And if you put this in the calculator, it is error. Okay, again you should write in the exam, it is undefined. But what is the reason? Same reason, the domain of the cosine function is -1 to +1. Okay, so cosine of any angle cannot be greater than 1 or less than -1. Okay, so this error is coming because the value 2 is outside the domain of -1 to +1. That's why this is coming error. Okay, right. Let's go to example 5. So I wanted to teach you something regarding this question and the following question, right? You see here, this question, find the exact value of tan. Can you see that? And then you see here sine. Can you see that? Cosine. Can you see there? Okay, right. You go to the next question. Only this is only one thing, so you can use the calculator directly, no problem. Look here, sine tan, right? So no calculator here, keep in your mind. You have to do the steps. Okay, right. Why? These two are different functions. Sine and tan different. Okay, keep in your mind. You can use the calculator only for checking. Keep in your mind, only for checking, not for direct answer. Look here, cosecant, cos inverse. So both are different. So this is only for calculator for checking. So you are not supposed to use calculator for the steps. So you need to use steps here. You need to write. So just keep in your mind. If it is same, you can use the property or you can use the calculator directly. Okay, right. So the first question is, sorry, what happened? So the first question is a question. Let me erase this one. A question is tan. Okay, look at carefully, arctan, which is going to become tan inverse -5. Okay, there is a bracket missing here. Right, next is B question, sine inverse. This is arc for this one. Okay, and then bracket open, sine 5 pi by 3. Okay, then the next question C, cosine inverse pi. Okay, right. So let's go to the question. So just put in the calculator tan inverse -5. We are going to get -5. Sine inverse sine, you are going to put in the calculator. You are getting -1 by 3 pi. And then cosine inverse cosine, you will get math error. Again the same answer. Why? Because pi is nothing but what? 3.14, right? So just now I said, what is the domain range? The domain range is going to become what? -1 to +1. Okay. So therefore what happens? Automatically the cosine angle is what? Can never be 180 degree, right? Which is outside the range. So what you need to write in the exam, which is undefined, you have to write it. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next question. The next question is sine inverse -12. Directly you can put in the calculator. You will get 1 by 6 pi. Okay, right. Now these questions are important for the exams. Okay, so these questions are very important. You need to concentrate more. Okay, right. So let's go to the question. What is the question? Sine, arc, tan 3 by 4 they are asking. This is the question. Okay, let me start. So this can be written as sine, arc is for this tan. Okay, so tan inverse 3 by 4. Okay, right. So this is the question. When two things are different, you are not supposed to use the calculator directly. You can use for checking. Take your calculator and put this equations in the put this expression in the calculator. Sine tan inverse 3 by 4. You will get the answer 3 by 5. Okay. Sine, you know where is sine? So just press sine and then bracket automatically open. Then shift tan inverse and then press the fraction mode 3. Okay. Then down 4 and then close the brackets. Okay. Again close the bracket. You will get the answer 3 by 5. So now we want to check whether we are getting 3 by 5 or not. Listen. So now what I'm going to do, what is inside the bracket, I'm going to call it as something u. So if I call this as u, this is your question, right? Now what is your question? Your question is you are going to find sine u. If you find sine u, your solution is over, right? If you find sine u, your solution is what? Over. Clear? Right. So come to the question. So tan inverse of 3 by 4 I'm calling as u. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this tan that side. So 3 by 4 is equal to tan u, right? What do you mean by tan? According to the formula which we studied before, remember? If suppose this is angle u, right? And opposite to angle u is opposite side. And this is 90 degree. Opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse. And this is called adjacent side. What is tan theta or tan u? Opposite side divided by adjacent side, right? So what is your opposite side, which is 3? What is your adjacent side, which is 4, right? So 3 is ready, 4 is ready. So we need to find this biggest side using Pythagoras theorem, right? You know Pythagoras theorem, right? Or in Arabic, Pythagoras, right? So in Pythagoras theorem, if you want to find the big side, you're going to add, remember? So which is square root of 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to square root of 9, or directly you can put in the calculator. So which is 9 plus 16, which is equal to 25. 25 square root is equal to 5. So this is going to become 5. So everything is ready, right? So now come back to the question. What is your question? Sine u. What is the formula for sine u? Sine u is opposite side by hypotenuse. Clear? So which is equal to, what is your opposite side from this figure, from this triangle? Can you look at here? Opposite side, which is 3, right? And what is your hypotenuse? 5. Now look at your answer which you got in the calculator. Both are same. Very simple. So again I'm telling, if the two functions are different, you are not supposed to use the calculator directly to write the answer. Keep in your mind, you should use steps. What is that? You can use a calculator only for checking. So what you need to do, what is inside the bracket, you call it as u. So take that u, take this tan inverse to the other side. You will get tan u. Tan u is 3 by 4. What is the formula for tan u? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. Let me draw the picture. This is your u, right? Opposite I put. How you get opposite? Opposite to the angle is opposite. Opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse, always I explained in the last video, right? 6.1 video, right? So I put this number 3 here. I put this number 4 here. How you calculate this biggest side? Using Pythagoras or Pythagoras theorem. So which is square root of 3 square plus 4 square, which is 5. So this is ready, this is ready, this is ready. So all the things are ready. Come here, the angle is u, here the angle is u. So I need to find sine u. What's the formula for sine u? Opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So what is your opposite side? 3. What's your hypotenuse? 5. 3 by 5. So the answer is 3 by 5. Clear? Right. Let's go to the next question. Next question also, you are not supposed to use calculator directly to write the answer. Okay. So if I use this one, it is cosecant, right? Cosecant cos inverse root 3 by 2. Okay, teacher. Where is cosecant in the calculator, teacher? It is sine inverse there. Cosecant inverse, cosine inverse is there. Tan inverse is there. Where is cosecant, teacher? How can I use cosecant? Yes, we studied already, right? Cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sine theta, correct? Right. So now this question you can write cosecant something theta, right? So this equals, we are going to write as 1 divided by 1 divided by what? Sine bracket open cosine inverse root 3 by 2. Clear? Not clear, right? Again I will explain. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. This is for calculator, not for working, right? So this is for the calculator purpose. How to get the answer in the calculator to check, right? So the question is cosecant theta. Okay. How you apply cosecant theta in the calculator? There is no cosecant theta in the calculator. So you should use 1 by sine theta. Clear? First step, right? Let's go to the second step. What is the second step? Your question is cosecant cos inverse root 3 by 2. Okay, clear? Right. How to put in the calculator? 1 divided by cosecant is what? Sine. What is your theta? This is your theta. So 1 divided by sine bracket open cosine inverse root 3 by 2. Okay. So just put in this calculator fraction mode 1 divided by sine theta and then shift cosine inverse. Okay. Again fraction mode root 3 square root of 3 and then divide by 2. Move this arrow and then close the bracket. Again close the bracket. Okay. Press equal sign. You are getting the answer as 2. Just keep this one and we will see whether we are getting the answer or not. Again, I'm telling you are not supposed to write the answer directly in the exam. This is only for checking. Keep in your mind, checking. Okay. Right. What did I say? Something in the brackets, you call it as u. Okay. If I call this is your question, right? If I call this as u, what is your question? The question is find cosecant u. What is the question? Find cosecant u is your question. Clear, everybody? Right. So let's start. What is inside your u? So I'll change another color. Okay. So cosine inverse root 3 by 2 I'm calling as u. Right. So this cosine inverse I'm taking this side. Root 3 by 2 is equal to cosine u. What is cosine theta formula? Cosine theta formula is, I will write here. Okay. Sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. What is cos theta? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. What is tan theta? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay. So what is cos theta? Adjacent side divided by what? Hypotenuse. Now let me draw the figure. Okay. Right. So now angle is u. Opposite to the angle is always opposite side. This is 90 degree. Opposite to 90 degree is always hypotenuse. And this is adjacent side. Now adjacent is how much? Root 3. What is hypotenuse? 2. Now we want to calculate this one. How? We are going to use what? Pythagoras theorem, right? Yes. What is your Pythagoras theorem or Pythagoras theorem? Okay. If you want this side minus. If you want this side minus. Only for this one plus. So which is square root of, which is the big side? This is the big side. So 2 square minus this side. Root 3 the whole square. Okay. So if you put in the calculator, so which is 4 minus 3. Okay. So you can put in the calculator 2 square which is 4. Right. Put in the calculator slowly. Okay. Right. So if you put in the calculator, you will get 4 minus 3 which is equal to 1. Okay, I just put in the calculator. I'm getting 1. So this side is going to get 1. Everything is ready in the picture. What is your question? Your question is find cosecant u. Normally, we don't find cosecant, we don't find secant, we don't find cot, right? We find the opposite one. If they ask cosecant, I will find sine. If they ask secant, I will find cos. Then I flip. If they ask cot, I will find tan and then I will flip. So the question is cosecant. So I'm going to find sine. What I'm going to do? I'm going to find sine. What is sine? Sine is opposite side. You can see the formula here. Hypotenuse. Opposite divided by hypotenuse. What is opposite side? Which is 1. Okay, I will move this because page number 6 is coming. So maybe you'll get confused. Opposite side is 1. And what is your hypotenuse? 2. This is what? Sine. But what is your question? Your question is find what? Cosecant u. Cosecant u means what? Flip the sine u. So 1 by 2 is sine u. Flip it 2 by 1, which is equal to what? 2. Look at your answer in the calculator slowly. Got it? Nice. Okay. Right. So again I'm telling, calculator is only for checking. You are not supposed to write the answer directly. You need to write all these steps. Then only you will get full mark. Okay. So this finishes your exercise number. What is the number? I don't know. It is 6.5 or 6.6 or 6.6. Yes. Already it's here. In the header I put it the number 6.6. It is here. You can see that exercise 6.6. Okay. So this finishes your exercise 6.6. So this finishes your 6.6. Okay. Okay guys. Now this finishes your module 2 also finish. Right. Okay. Right. Module 2 maybe you can 6.6 is finished. Maybe I will have one page. So this finishes module 2 is done. Module 2. Right. Module 2 finished. Okay. Right. So please work hard, everybody, right? Midterm exams are coming and the next week quizzes are there. So please work hard, okay? Keep practicing. So practice makes the man perfect. So always keep practicing, okay? Where keep practicing, you'll get good marks, okay? So every day study at least 2 hours mathematics, so which will improve your math knowledge. So thank you for watching my video. So if you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends, okay? Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.